Hello everyone, welcome. I'm sorry about the horrible lighting. But again, I have a lot of posters to show off and you can always see a lot of stuff I got here. So a few of these are older stuff. Some of them are from the previous dive where all the shit was destroyed. Most of these cases are from the previous dive from that. Well, no, correct that. A few of these cases are from the dive before that. Most of them are from the dive I did today. I do have a few more guides I actually still had in my car that were damaged, and a few other items and that from today and some older stuff. So first thing, I did find a new game. This was about 3-4 dives ago, and it was a Wii U version of title. It's called The Voice I Want You for the Wii U, and aside from being dusty, it has a few marks on it, but they're not scratches, it's just all dirt because it was just loose in there. But it can be cleaned. It's all just gunk that was on it because it was just in the trash by itself with no case. So that is my first Wii U find. I just have it in this case because I don't have a case for it. Hopefully I can find a case for it because most places besides GameStop will actually pay more for that. These were an odd find. They're all steel cases for Formula 1 2005. They had no discs or book in them. I don't know if these were supposed to be displays or if these are actual cases for this. I don't know. But there were 4 of them and they were pretty nice. So that's a little slightly odd. Don't know what to say about that one, but I will probably keep those because steel cases are just nice things to keep. I really still in the process of rearranging some of this stuff. But on the upside, got a good bit of it done, but still got a bit more to go. I found another 2-sided insert piece. I love these. These are great for 3-disc games that I was so glad when I found these when I first started diving. They're so useful for Blue Dragon, Lost Odyssey, and that. And I'm sure they'll be useful for stuff in the future of that. So those are really nice to find. And why, on that note, a long time ago, I did a rant video about whether the Capcom Essentials would be something of value to buy. And oddly enough, for some reason, it has a Devil May Cry sticker on the side, which is odd. But I've never seen one of these. And I didn't really realize it first. See if I can find them real quick. Here they are. So I thought there were 2 copies of it, but after taking a closer look at, these actually go in it, because as you can see in the slipcover, when I first actually took a better look at the slipcover, it's fatter than obviously a normal case. So I was like, huh. So each of these has a middle piece, which is not very common for PS3 games. So, and they both have it. So these are maybe I'd say maybe my 3rd and 4th cases with these, and they have no stickers on them, making them definite keeps and easy cleans without having to screw around with stickers. So those are definitely nice. I'm not going to keep the slipcover, it's not going to do me any good, really. They'll go to a mom and pop store to use. Also, there was a slipcover for Mortal Kombat DC Universe, which I'm assuming was a special limited edition version of it. All I found was this and a little thing that was probably for a soundtrack or in-making thing. Again, that just goes to a mom and pop store. So, the interesting find related to that was this Capcom bag. It's just a little teeny bag. Try to get, I know I have bad lighting here. Just a little bag. There's no damage. It's in good condition. So they didn't destroy this. See, I really think they just destroyed all that stuff on the previous dive just because there was so much of it. I really expect to find stuff again, but if they ever terminate so much stuff, I think that's what they normally do. But yes, this is a very nice find. It's a nice little trinket. I don't know if I'll personally keep it or try to see if somebody will want it, but I don't know. So, a long time ago when I found, I think it was that Hitman for the Xbox, I also did find this case, but it had no game in it, which was very odd, because GameStop obviously doesn't sell these anymore. And like I've said before, basically if you see a PS2 or Xbox game or GameCube case, a game, or the cases in there, it usually means the game's in there. I would assume... I would assume one of the employees might have kept it, but I don't know. Because, I mean, if they did that, why didn't they do that with all the other fucking games? I don't really know. I don't know how that came to be, you know. I also found this activity thing. I think it's supposed to go with a DS game thing and keep track of your activity, and not 100% sure. That was a pretty old find. Now, what was nice, mainly, about most of these is... I'm going to try and get a large group of them. I found a few Xbox One cases on and off and on and off. But definitely, I've never seen them. And there's still more. I've never seen them throw away so many Xbox One cases before at one time. There's quite a few in like this Grand Theft Auto... Let's see, Call of Duty Ghost, which I guess is kind of old at this point. Destiny, Dead Rising. And you may notice, most of them have news sticker on them. So, I'm not sure what happened to the disc that originally came with them. See, new. This one says pre-owned. Now, to be fair, you know, sometimes people, you know, were told to get they'll copy that they got new with that, but usually then, you know, GameStop would put pre-owned over it. So, if you want to make that, and also a lot of them have the promotional. Let's see, promotional. This one doesn't even. It has some like cutout thing, and there's a few of them in there like that. Promotional, so that's very odd on that hand. Then on the other hand, something else I want to also show. I gotta find one. Yeah, see, here's another one. They just took one of the advertisement shit and just stuffed it in there. I don't know what's up with these. I never saw them in the store. See if I can find one of these. And there were a lot of PS4 cases too. Here, I think this was one. But there's about 4 of them. I've never saw these. And all the ones that are like this are in these pre-order advertisement cases. But they look exactly like PS4 cases till you open it up. They have 3 disc things in them. And I've never seen these. If anyone knows any game that actually has 3 discs in a PS4 case, let me know. I got about 4 or 5 of these, and again they're in promotional art. This one's been folded up. I don't know what's up with these. They're very odd. Let's see, I think this was one. Yes, another one. See, another promotional art thing. You can see the corner of it there. Again, it's a 3 thing. It's very odd. I don't know any game that needs this. It's very odd. Very, very odd. So, those are interesting. Also, this is pretty good. They threw out 3 official Vita Uncharted. Oh, shit. Crap. We're having an improv issue. Things are collapsing. Just a second here. Like I said, I'm still kind of working on this stuff. The nice thing, I could definitely tell you if you get into diving, you can find cheaper versions of this. I got this one at Aldi's. It was about $8. It's a much better quality one. But if you can find one of these like clothing basket things, let's see, that collapse in because they have little wires that basically help open them up. These are most excellent. This one, the reason I got this one is because it has a carrying strap, so it makes it really useful. Definitely something I would recommend if you go start diving. that's way better than having that big green container I have, because you can shrink it down if need to. Anyway, sorry about that eruption. I got 3 official ones. Drake Uncharted has a sticker on the back, can take that off. Killzone Mercenaries has stickers on both sides. And Mortal Kombat has a sticker on front. So, sadly a little pain in the ass, but hey, I'm sure video cases will come useful as they get rid of them, and you know, it'll be harder to find them. So, those are definitely keeps. And then there's some they're generic ones. There's one with stickers on it. I believe all 3 of these ones look perfectly fine. Well, there's a little gunk on that one, but they look perfectly fine. They have no stickers, and well, normally I don't really care about GameStop's own brand of cases. These all they don't have stickers all over them, and that'll make them easy cleans. And like I said, Vita cases aren't exactly raining out of the sky, and I don't really expect them to be raining out of the sky anytime soon. So those are nice keeps. Definitely going to keep all the Xbox One, the PS4 stuff that ain't damaged. Those 3 case things are weird though. I don't know any game for those. Got a pretty nice handful of newer DS stuff. Still more Pokemon. Always throwing away these Pokemon cases. And people actually dig these out and sell them on like eBay for like 15 bucks and shit. It's ridiculous. Not anything too wondrous though. A few RPG. I like keeping the RPG stuff because I find people who actually want them. So I've been mostly keeping most of the RPG stuff. Got a Dawn of Sorrow. What a shame. Nobody really cares. Final Fantasy IV, man. I remember the first one of these I found was just drenched in water. It was horrible. Ooh, Barbie. Ultimate Band. Monster Truck. Let's see. AMF Bowling Pin Busters. What the fuck? So, nothing too wondrous art-wise of that, but, you know, I always like having some more DS cases, especially the GBA slots. Those are always useful. Now, I don't remember if I got to show this off. I did find a very rusty-backed 360. I don't think I've showed this off. This is the second Xbox 360 I've found, and it looks way better condition. But oddly enough, I'm having trouble finding a connection brick for it. Well, I got the brick, but I need a special power cord. Let's see if I got that brick over here. Mike actually helped me. See, I think this is it. Here. Don't collapse. Still gotta go through this stuff. Yes, this is it. Okay, so I'm having trouble finding the actual power cable part that goes into the brick. Because, as far as I understand, this has to be the exact cord type, specifically that middle area that goes into it. And as you can see, there is a black thing here in the top middle. Now, if you're not familiar with PC power cables or the 360's power cables, this is normally the shape, minus this thing in the middle, of a PC power cable. I've never seen a PC power cable with a fucking top middle piece in it. So that is odd, and I'm assuming this is why, because I actually asked 3 GameStops, and they said they've never seen one like this, and they think it's 2 of them think it's a foreign 360. So I don't know. If anyone for the love of humanity knows anything about this thing, please let me know. I haven't really. I tried to look up that. I planned on posting on like an Xbox message board or something about it, but I hadn't gotten around to it. So I don't know if it actually turns on. A lot of people who usually find 360s usually don't have too many problems getting them to work again. So hopefully that actually works. That would be really nice. Something from the Destruction Graveyard was this very nice Skylanders thing, which is a shame because the fuckers cut the middle of it. My nephew would have loved this fucking thing. I don't think it can really fix it without messing up the front. They cut a pretty good gouge in it, so it's a real shame. And the fuckers also cut there or that, but that's not as bad. But it's a real shame, you fucking ass hat. So I might use it like as a hanging decoration or something. But that's a real shame. Can't even give that away. And what's funny is this is brand new. This was actually brand new. But they probably had it in the back. It was originally brand new for 19, and look how many layers of stickers on there. It might be hard to tell. So it used to apparently cost even more than that. Couldn't even fucking give it away or something. Worthless shitheads. Stuff I found in today's dive was Mario Maker hats. Sadly, they have, I think it's a little junk from the actual dumpster because they were near the bottom on there. I'm going to try and take like a little spongy thing, like a more waffle one. You know, something not like sandpaper, but not necessarily sponge, like a scrub pad. And try to see if I can get that off. I kept the best looking one, because obviously the ones underneath just have the stuff that's on that bottom piece, but this one was on the top. And I got most of it off after wiping really hard with a napkin, so I don't think they'll be that hard. They didn't really, whoever did the Mario M though did not center it very well, and it's crooked on there. But oh well, they look very nice. They're very cheap plastic though. I plan on giving these to a mom and pop store after I clean them up with that. More horrible victims of GameStop's massacre. 2 Sunset Overdrives cut from, these came from that dive with all the destroyed shit. And the cut, there's a small cut in them, but 18, 19 aren't falling apart. Let's see, Essentials. So, okay, so they didn't actually damage the actual story mission. So, this one's definitely still somewhat usable. That's not necessarily completely destroyed. This one looks like they gutted it a lot harder. But now it's still in the Essentials before the actual mission. So, this is technically salvageable, too. That's the nice thing, as long as they don't cut, because the beginning of most guides have, like, carried or introductory shit, so... here's a sad one. This is still fucking wrapped, and they cut it. It's Sims 4. It doesn't look like, they don't really look like they did a good job cutting these things, really. I mean, considering they're trying to make it where people don't actually fucking take these, you know, I'd say they're doing a pretty bad job, because, oh my gosh, the first 5 pages, I'll never, that Bayetta one though, fuck. 2 chapters gone. Let's see. Got a little side thing here, so I'm not sure how much Sim 4 guide would be used for to anyone, but I guess kind of salvageable. There was also a Street Fighter one here. For Street Fighter 4 Ultra. It's missing size cover. Fuck was cut as usual. Let's see. Glossary. It didn't cut too deep, about the first 20 pages. And that didn't even get to the characters, so this is actually probably still usable to somebody at least. Then, I believe I already had some Dying Lights in the other one, so this is another Dying Light. And, yeah, it didn't get to the story, it barely got to the weapons, so that ain't too bad. Then there's a great example of how wasteful these fuckers are. See these? These are still sealed. Advertisement for the Taken King and Halo 5. I mean, yeah, at this point you can argue this ain't as useful because Taken King's already out. You could still, you know, advertise it. But this, Halo 5's not even out, and they didn't even use these. They didn't fucking open them. They even give as advertisement. Bunch of wasteful fuckheads. Shows you how fucking wasteful they are. Bunch of shitheads. Now, here's something interesting. Now, I want to make sure there's no address, because I definitely want to show this. Let's see. Yeah. So, on here, now, I guess I'm not going to be able to show it. It's too awkward because my camera's face down, my table is directly here, so I won't be able to actually... Okay, well, you're going to have to take my word for it. I got 2 boxes here. They're dated for 10/10/2014. 2 of them. This is the size of the boxes. They're not as big as usual. And they both have the exact same thing in them. Papered GTA 5 posters. There must be hands down about 100 of these in both boxes, so hey, like I at least have 100 probably counting both boxes, if not more. There's a pretty decent amount in there. You know, I'll put this back and I'll see if I can kind of show you. But yes, they both have these. They've literally kept these in the fucking building for almost a fucking year. What the hell is wrong with you? And you couldn't give those away? Let's see, I try to get some decent lighting to show off the... Might not be able to see it very well, but the thin little posters, so there's definitely a hand... Let's see. Okay, never mind, the box says... That says 25... Okay, they both say 25, so that means unless they took some of them, which I have no idea if they did, that means there's at least 50, assuming they didn't add more. So then that means there's at least 50. Maybe a little less. I don't even know if they gave them away. They're not even fully opened. They still just kind of open. So I don't know if they even ever fucking gave them away. I'm assuming they will pre-order posters to give away. So, that's a fucking waste. Good thing I saved those. And then, some posters I got from about $2 ago. Now, I didn't get to keep everything because I did have more. But sadly, my dad had an accident today when I was thrifting. And the car, it was my mom's car is what we were going to take to go visit my sister and my nephew and that. And sadly, since it got involved in a car crash, we'll have to take my car. So I have to clean my car up more on that. So I had to get rid of a lot of the posters I had. And I had more Star Wars cubes and things like that. So, and those were things I wasn't particularly interested in keeping. But here's a few things, and now King's Quest. This one's smaller than the other one, I believe, so that one would look nice. This nicely wrapped, The Taken King. It's like, oh sure, I'll gift wrap it. I know somebody who would probably at work, because I believe they got a Halo 5 item a long time ago, and well, that's a nice Halo 5 little poster there. This is gorgeous here. I remember when they announced this Transformer game that looks like the old cartoon anime stuff of that. This is a very nice looking poster. Another gigantic Mario Maker poster. Ugh. Yeah, I don't got enough room here for all this shit. I don't remember if I had one of these giant Taken Destiny, the Taken Kings. Oh man. There's too many boxes behind me. I can't actually walk to the side to show them off. I believe I had a double poster thing of the Animal Crossing here. And let's see. Got small, it got nicked in the corner, but one of the little things for Tails is I don't even want to try to pronounce it. Damn little hooks. A small Metal Gear 5, which I did not find a lot of those. Another Mad Max. I found a lot of people really liked these, so I thought I'd keep another one. Lego Dimension, the big open one. I won't open it because I always have very limited space. I think I know somebody who might want one of these. Fallout 4. That's a long one. And I believe there was also a slightly, no, they're both long. I thought there was a shorter one. Some short Metal Gear Solid 5, Mad Max, and got a Little Big Planet. Whew. Okay, and I think that should be, oh yeah, and some nice digital stuff. I found a PlayStation 4 thing. I've been told that though the PSN part of the PS Plus part of the code can be expired, the $10 you get does not expire. So if that has $10, that's free $10 for PSN. The Capcom Collection thing had the code for Mega Man 10. Haven't tried it, don't know if it's been used. But sometimes, a lot of times, I find these not used and I get a lot of free digital shit. And I also found a Wii U Legend of Zelda Wind Waker box. It had the Wind Waker and the Hyrulean Historia book thing. Again, don't know if they're claimed, but if they're not, I can't complain about free download that much now, can I? Aside from that, this should be everything. So I should officially have nothing else to Willie. I do have some other cases I picked out from another thing, but it's nothing particularly special. They have GBA slot stuff and that. So that's everything should be caught up now. So yeah, pretty nice on the cases. A lot of PS4, Xbox One, and a nice handful of Vita cases. So that's definitely shaping up. I'm still waiting for them to throw away the PSP stuff. I know it's going to happen. And on the upside, if they destroy them like they did, because the first time I ever went into the destroy thing, they literally destroyed everything, even the fucking cases. They sliced and punctured all the fucking cases, which was horrible. But again, that was at my local GameStop. This one was at my parents' GameStop when I go down for thrifting there. And they didn't destroy any of the cases. They just put more stickers on them. So I can live with that. So, I mean, even if they destroy all the PSP fucking stuff, I still get all the fucking cases. Because they don't really have anything. So it's only bound to be sometime probably next year, if not by the end of this year. They're probably going to shelve all the fucking PSP stuff. So I'm definitely waiting for that. That's one of the main reasons I wanted to find out where the trash day was down there. Because I didn't want to miss out. Once I get those, I'm probably not going to go down as often on Tuesdays. But I'm definitely going down as much as I can because I want to catch those PSP cases. Because it's basically the last opportunity I will have to get PSP cases. Because, you know, once I get rid of them, I won't find them through that way. And I'll actually have to buy them from someone or something. Which I've had very little luck ever doing. So I definitely am trying to do that. But, yeah. Not much else that... if you have any questions or you see something you actually want, feel free to message me. Stuff goes by that, but a lot of stuff I show in here, these are things I try to keep. Also, I believe I mentioned it, that I mentioned it to a few people. I went and did a yard sale. My parents wanted to do a yard sale, so I figured I'd try and sell some of the nicer posters I've kept and held, and it went pretty well. I also got rid of a lot of extra cords and accessory pieces I found during this, and you're seeing my hands move, so it's not too bad. Overall, I made, I think, about $44, not too bad. Sold a few the games I didn't have cases for, because GameStop ain't gonna give shit for them, and like Vintage Stock, which is where I usually take them, doesn't give shit for anything that doesn't have a case with it, like its actual artwork case, not just a generic case. So they will have gave nothing for them too. So I sold those for $2. I took a lot of the guidebooks that I had before and sold those for about $3. And the reason I did that is some people probably be like, how the fuck could you sell those for $3? Because I got them for free, for one thing. And second thing, most places I took them to see if anyone would take them offered little to nothing. Vintage stock only offered 99 cents and said that they really only offer extra money on guides when they're new releases. So that was probably one of the better deals I was going to get, aside from trading them with people. I didn't want to give him the mic because I figured that was more of a waste. I got lots of other stuff I can give him. I felt like I could at least do something with those. So some of those sold. And the posters, I used to have a shitload of posters over here. And I'm completely, this is my whole new stack. And reason for that is, well, there were a few people who came and bought a few. I did a deal thing like, one for $1, four for like $1.50, because I got so many. I wanted to encourage just, a little money for more posters, That's a pretty good deal. Get 4 posters for $1.50 versus getting the one for $1. I mean, throw 50 cents in, get 3 more posters. So, few people bought a few of those. But then this old couple came and fucking... the husband was saying that they would make nice gifts, a lot of cube stuff in that they could use as present boxes and things. So they were really interested in a lot of those and some of the posters. And his wife's like, well, we don't really have time to look through them all because I got, I had so fucking... Literally, we're talking about everything I thought would be decently nice that somebody would maybe throw $1 towards since I started. So we're talking about hundreds of posters and display things and shit. So they actually asked me how much for all of them. And I honestly didn't know. I was like, make an offer. And he's like, $20. Now keep in mind, this gentleman bought 2 games, so that was $4, and he bought a book for $3. So he already had money he already gave us, and he threw $20 out there. Now, admittedly, I obviously would have made more money if I stuck to the pricing I had. Even at $1.50, I would have made more than $20, but how long would it take to find that many people to buy that? And again, I get this stuff for free. Yeah, it costs gas to go down there, but I'm going down there anyway. So, it's just extra stuff I find. So, I was like, sure, why not? I mean, that's decent. I get a lot of them off my hand. Because I solely needed the fucking room, so, yeah, basically it's starting up the whole thing all over again. And I think I'll try to do something like that. Maybe ask my parents if they want to do, like, a yard sale thing next summer or spring or something like that. I think that's a nice idea, that. And it gets a lot of stuff a good home of that. But overall, I'd say not too bad for a bunch of stuff I basically got free if you're not being picky about the gas of that. So that's everything caught up with that. So I really gotta get this shit cleaned up a lot of that. So and if anyone, for the love of humanity, knows anything about that 360 power brick thing with the little black thing, I'd love to know, because I can't find anyone who knows jack shit about that. So anyway, I gotta go blow my nose. My nose is starting to get watery. That weather's been kind of messing with me. I mean, the last few videos you might see me getting congested. I was worried I was getting sick. I'm having a reaction to the weather and stuff that's been very windy, so I think it's actually allergies. But anyway, yeah, if you see something you're interested in, feel free to ask. Mainly, the very, very few people who have ever asked anything, I mainly work on a basis of either trade or just you pay for the shipping. You pay for the shipping, you just have it. I'm happy enough for it to find a home somebody will actually care about it more than what fucking GameStop does. If you want to throw $1 or something, that's fine too. If you want to pay for it, but I mean, up to you. That part's up to you. But feel free to ask, because most stuff I show in these are things I either keep to try to find a home or keep for myself. That never hurts to ask. Anyway, I gotta go edit my Mario Maker video. I'm trying to get as many videos edited because, like I said, I'm gonna be visiting my sister and my nephew and that. So I'm trying to have, you know, content to be watchable of that. So anyway, I better get going. Take it easy and chill. Again, sorry about the bad lighting. Kitchen here is horrible lighting, but you know, this is the nice space it has in the kitchen for this stuff for that. And like I said, I've been organizing it, but the lighting in this house sucks. That's the sad thing in this house. But this way allows me to show the posters way easier though. Anyway, take it easy, chill, and praise the sun, and save the earth. Power to the diver.